Absolutely fantastic to see that. Good morning, and you join me on the beach. I'm on the beach. I like the beach. It's the first time I've been to the beach in years. I think it's about 3 years ago. I made some videos from various seaside towns in England, Clacton and Weymouth and Weston-super-Mare, and I walked on a beach then. It's lovely to walk on a beach on this lovely Tuesday morning. I'm gonna be careful to get my feet wet. I've already got my feet wet once trying to film the waves. But the weather forecast today is a lovely 19 degrees. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning, and today I'm going to walk around a little part of the coast of A Coruna. We're going to find a funicular railway and some massive naval guns, and we'll see what else we can discover along the way. I'm going to avoid getting my feet wet. So I'm walking as close as I can to the waves. Oh shit. Whoops. I'll bleep that bit out. Let's walk down the beach and see what we can discover on the way up to the big guns. Those waves are quite large. You can easily see how people get caught out by the size of the waves and get into difficulty, and some even drown. There's this little pier here and a monument to the Heroes of Orzan Beach, because this is Orzan Beach. And this fine sculpture was devised by Jose Manuel Lopez Mejora, the president of the A Coruna delegation of the College of Architects, with which to pay tribute to the memory of 3 police officers and others who have died trying to save people from the waves. Back on the 27th of February 2012, 3 police officers, Rodrigo Macida Lozano, Jose Antonio Villamor Vasquez and Xavier Lopez Lopez, drowned trying to save a Bratislava national, a man called Thomas Velicki, who was swept out to sea after being hit by a large wave. Not sure what happened to Thomas, but those 3 brave police officers lost their life. There's a little plaque here which actually commemorates that, along with a couple of others. My Spanish isn't very good, but a carpenter died saving Ramona Ferrerio back on the 25th of August 1897, and he died. Francisco Alcaraz Fernandez, he died in 1897, and also a child as well, Juan Dariba Fernandez, died on the 9th of August 1896, trying to save Josefa Fernandez. Brave people. You know, we all think of our brave lifeboat crews in England and others around the world who save people who are into difficulty at sea. It's nice there's a memorial to these people so that their names aren't forgotten and their acts of heroism aren't forgotten either. But it really is very pleasant here. The sun is coming up, and so is the temperature. It's going up as well. So let's walk around the coast and see what we can discover on the way up to those big guns. I've spent over an hour just walking around the coast. It's absolutely beautiful. I haven't had so much fun for ages. Just watching the people go about their business. And the coast. All the rocks around the coast. Absolutely wonderful. When I come onto this viewing platform, I can look across to the Tower of Heracles. Absolutely fantastic. Looking across to there. Absolutely wonderful. Really is. You can see why the coastline round here got reputation as the coastline of death. Amount of mariners lost at sea here. And that memorial just highlights the dangers of rough seas. Seas do look very inviting. We all like to go to the beach, but we have to be careful of currents and underlying rocks if we're in boats. It really is beautiful, absolutely beautiful here. And this huge obelisk. It's called Millenium, and it was erected back in 2001 to commemorate the history of A Coruna. Absolutely beautiful. And it actually complements the Tower of Heracles. Two huge pillars erected 1900 years apart. Lighthouse was erected in the 1st century BC by the Romans as a lighthouse, and it's still a working lighthouse today. And this huge monstrosity here, well, not a huge monstrosity, it's just looking up at it from this angle, but it's actually really rather a nice monument. It's seen better days, and I think if they tidied up a little bit and put some water in the pool, then it could be really nice up here. But just up ahead I can see the Funicular railway, so let's go and have a look at that and find those big guns. Well, I've arrived at the Funicular railway and it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. So I've got to find another way to get to the top. And that means more walking. So that's a shame. Could have done with a trip up on the Funicular railway. There must be some steps up here from somewhere. So let's try and find them. Well, as I walked up here, I did see an alternative route, walking up the pathway which goes up the side of the hill to the old fortification and that's where the big guns are. So got a little more walking to do before I actually can sit down. There's a cafe up there, as long as it isn't closed. Story of my life, thing's been closed. How dare they do this to me? It's not fair. It's not fair. But we'll walk around a bit further and see what we can discover on the way. Probably nothing except more footpath up the side of the hillside. But it is an absolutely beautiful day today. 22 degrees. Just checked on the forecast update. 22 degrees is what they're forecasting for today. Absolutely beautiful. Just like an English summer's day. Well, when it's not raining in England on an English summer's day. So let's walk down here and walk up the hill. And I finally made it up to the top. It's about a 30-minute walk right from the bottom all the way around. And here behind me is the funicular railway. It's not working. It's not working. Story of my life, and I go to places and they're not working, or it's closed, or something else. But never mind, never mind. Oh dear. But the views up here are absolutely stunning, they really are. And a beautiful day like today, A Coruna really does look absolutely incredible. You can see the Tower of Heracles in the distance and the beach where I started my journey this morning. Absolutely wonderful. So I'll leave you with some views overlooking A Coruna.
A ser el último que te di, tu mano en mi mano, todo me lo sabía decir.
Well, it looks like the cafe is closed. That is most disappointing. Unless, of course, I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, that's a little worrying. There's got to be a cafe here of some description. So I'll walk back up towards the big guns and see if there's something up there. There has to be something here. There's just no tourists up here either. It's absolutely deserted. Am I out of season? Or is it closed? I think it's all closed. Oh, this is madness. Absolute madness. But let's there's a lot of tourists up there, so let's head on out that way and see if there's another cafe. Well, it looks as though absolutely everything up here is closed today. apart from the park, San Pedro Park. It's absolutely beautiful up here. A few shells on display at the back, and a gun. And oh wow, I've just spotted the sign on the side of this engine. Revel and Company Engineers, Ipswich. I found a piece of Ipswich here in A Coruna. Oh, fantastic, look at this. It's a Petter's engine. A 1929 Petter's engine. No idea what it is, what it does, but it's 1929 Petter's engine. Absolutely fantastic to see that. If anybody watching can shed a bit of light on what this is and what it was used for, then please leave a comment in the comment section below. That is absolutely fascinating. Absolutely brilliant to see that. Oh wow. Piece of Ipswich here in A Coruna. Let's walk down this this pathway, and round the corner here are the big guns. Let's go up these steps. Oh dear. Yes, here they are. Huge guns. Oh, it's worth the walk just to come up and see them. This gun is absolutely massive. Just looking at the back of the gun, you can see the doors where the gun crew would have gone in. It looks like there's a hoist and a sliding door on the ground. Perhaps that's where the shells went down. Perhaps there was some sort of conveyor system inside for getting the shells to the breach. Absolutely amazing. Coastal battery gun. I wonder if it's from the Second World War. It probably is. I know nothing about this type of gun at all. The only guns I've seen are naval ship guns, and they were outside the Imperial War Museum in London. This is absolutely massive. Huge long barrel. You can see, stand right in front of the barrel. You can see here a great view looking out to sea. You can imagine ships several miles away being in range of this battery. Absolutely amazing. But there's another one further on, so I'm going to walk over there and see if there's any information about that guy. It looks identical looking at it from the distance, but I'm wondering if there's a plaque up which actually tells me a little more about them. So let's make our way over there. Yeah. As I walk down towards the other gun, I see this huge mound and a door. Let's go and investigate this door. Looks like some sort of bunker complex here. Yeah, it goes down. It's all locked, so I can't get down there. Just going to walk around the side and see what's around here. Perhaps this was a command post for the two guns. It's covered in rocks and bracken and other green climbing plants, thorny plants. Quite a shame they'd let it go to this degree of state of overgrownness, whatever you call it. Yes. But there's a room down here, you can just see in there. Looks like a tube. Is that something? I don't know what that is. Looks like you've got windows up above. Must be some sort of command post. And this gun type thing down here. Tube. No idea what it is. No idea what it is. It's quite interesting actually looking at it though. Has to be a command bunker for the guns. That's what I think it might be. I'm not sure, but shame it's all overgrown. But I do watch another channel called Exploring with Em and Stu. And Em and Stu find all sorts of old military sites. And they'd know exactly what that is. It's an absolutely brilliant YouTube channel. Things that they find. I'll leave a link to their site in the description below. You can take a look at their site. They do find some really superb locations. And a lot of them, I say, are ex-military sites. And they'd know exactly what that is. Just walking down here towards the other gun. It's exactly the same as the one we've just looked at. And there's a plaque here. 38.1 centimetre Canon Vickers 1926. Wondered if it might be a Vickers. But yeah, it's exactly the same as the one we've just looked at. It really is. It's rather interesting looking at it. Yeah, exactly the same. You can see the turntable, which would have turned the guns so they could fire in different directions. Don't know how far they would have been able to turn, or how long it would have taken them to turn. Let's say a 10-degree turn or a 5-degree turn. It really is quite magnificent to look at them. I'm really pleased I came here. Would have been nice to come here up on the Funicular, but let's head back towards the towards where I came in, and we'll take a different path. We'll see what else we can discover, because there are some steps here which go down into some other outbuildings, and I'm going to have a little look at these and just see what might be down here. So I'll just go down these steps. These are just maintenance outhouses, so nothing too special. Walking past there. I'm sure there's a few other things up here we can look at as we head up towards the entrance where I came in. We'll take a look at that field gun as well. But, yeah, another beautiful park. I do find them. I do find beautiful parks. It really is beautiful here. Apart from the sound of the workmen. And there's strimmers. But you can't have everything, I suppose. Can't have everything. At least it's not a tour group, because when I left that first big gun, 2 tour groups just descended upon the gun. About 100 people. All trying to photograph the gun from the same position at the same time. Nightmare. These love tour groups. Can't think of anything worse than being in a tour group. Never mind. People do enjoy them. And I have done them in the past, I must admit. I quite enjoyed it when I was younger. But when you're trying to work and trying to film, trying to talk to the camera, it's very, very difficult to walk around these people without getting them in the shot, trying to photograph the gun, not the tour group. But let's have a look. There's this gun just up here. Let's go and take a look at that. And here we are at the field gun. Gosh, it's all a bit rusted up. And I can see a date on the back which says 1947. Very interesting to see it on display here. I've had a fantastic day today, just walking around, walking on the coast and up here to this coastal battery. seeing those big guns. Such a shame that the funicular wasn't working, but story of my life, you know, with things being closed and not working. But I've had a fantastic day, I really have. And tomorrow is my last day here in Spain on this trip. I have to head back to Santiago tomorrow and catch my flight back to London. So this is where I end the video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and don't forget to check out Em and Stu's channel. The link is in the description. So we'll see you tomorrow for my last day here in A Coruna. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow my journey, because you won't want to miss what I see tomorrow. Thanks for watching.